The biggest investment mistakes young people make. Now, if you're under 30 and investing, you might be making mistakes that are silently killing your wealth. So let's fix that. Now, I'm going to be breaking down the biggest mistakes young people make when investing and how to avoid them. The first one is not starting early enough. Now, most young people think they have to wait to invest. Maybe in their head, they are too young to start investing. Get this and get it straight. Let me tell you straight. The earlier you start, the more compound interest works for you. Now, the second one is we follow trend. You are too quick to rush because something is trending, everyone is talking about it. Before you know, you buy up crypto. Before you know, you buy stock. Before you know, you put your hands in NFTs, thinking it will pay more. The reality check is, I always tell people, do research. Do research and do what works for you, what you understand best. You cannot be everywhere, especially when you have zero idea of how it works. Diversification is good, but that is when you know for sure that you know where you're walking into or what you are walking into. We are too quick to follow trend, and that's like basically where we have this issue. You rush up to buy stock, you rush up to buy crypto, you rush up to do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, and at the end of the day you have zero idea of how it works. No research, zero knowledge. Like, you're just stuck at a place doing what you heard people talking about, not even knowing whether it works for you or it doesn't work for you. About the third one, when you don't diversify. Now, one of the secrets to investment is diversification. Don't put all your egg in one basket. This is basically what I tell anybody that I know that is going into trading, that is going into stock, that is going into anything that has to do with investment. You must learn to diversify. Most people experience the rate of failure and loss that they experience is because they did not diversify. You cannot put all your egg in one basket. You will learn to put your hands in different place. Now understand, it might cost you not to make much, but at least it will not cost you all. You're not gonna lose all. You might not make much, but you won't lose all. And trust me, consistency is the key. Start little, make little, just be consistent. Time will come, you see that you've gone far. You've done so much without even knowing that, yes, you've gotten to this level. Learn to diversify. The fourth one I'm going to talk to us about is not having an emergency fund. You see, if you're gonna do it, let's do it right. Let's get it right, okay? Now, if you're investing your money, or if you want to start investing, go into crypto, buying up stocks, real estate and all that, they are beautiful ideas. Now, remember in my other video, I told you that stock is like that friend of yours that instantly got rich or that instantly became broke with no good explanation to it. That is stock. Sorry, that is crypto. Crypto is like, say it as that's your friend that just blew up in a minute. Like, you don't even know how he got there. Just in a blink, he blew up. And in a blink, he lost everything. That is crypto for you. Now, let me tell you what not having an emergency fund does to you. There is no place to fall back on. If you're gonna invest big amount of money, make sure your emergency fund has up to something that will take you for 6 months, so you don't run dry. Make sure your rents are in place. Make sure your bills are in place. Make sure that feeding, your shelter, you have roof over your head, you have something to eat, something to fall back on for emergency, hospital bills, traveling, those things that are important for you. The basic, make sure you have a fallback account. Don't put everything that you have. This is one of the secrets to everyone that is joining into investment. Have something to fall back on. This is where most of us lose it. Have something to fall back on. Have an escape fund. Have an emergency fund. Just in case if things doesn't go the way you planned them. You cannot use your rent for investment. Overlooking fees and tax. Check your brokerage account. Check your apps. Check hidden tax, hidden charges. Because you won't be amazed to see that at the end of the day, or you'll be amazed to see that if these things are not properly checked, you will see that this tax and fees will take away every returns that you make. You must monitor your brokerage account. You must monitor your apps to see what comes in and what goes out. You must monitor. Yes, this is where most of us fail at it. You see those small charges they bill you, those tax, those fee that you have to pay, must monitor, especially hidden charges and fees. Monitor them so you don't end up at the end of the day working for who knows who. We don't know. You see that at the end of the day, your returns, taxes, and fees takes them away. You make nothing. These are things that we ignore, but they end up at the end of the day spoiling the bigger deal for us. Check these things. Constantly check what you do. Monitor your apps. The next one is that most of us let emotions drive decision. Stop letting emotions drive your decisions. Now you're quick to rush because of the hype. You're quick to give out because of the hype. You just hear things and you don't even put one or two together. You rush. You always high in hype. You're the first person to run out. Stick to your plan. Stick to what works for you. Stick to what you know. Don't be that kind of person that you put in money in the middle you are to take it out because you heard someone said, because unconfirmed rumor. You're not stable. You're not reliable. You don't even know what you're doing. Stick to your plan. Stick to what works for you. Stick to that particular thing that you know. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to follow hype. You don't have to follow baseless rumors. The last one is failing to educate yourself. You rush into investment without knowing the basic of stock, knowing the basic of funds, knowing the basics of bonds, knowing the basics of crypto. You don't know the basic. Teach yourself. Add knowledge to what you know. Learn. Make research. Don't rush into things without knowing the basics, without knowing what to do and what not to do. Stop stressing yourself. Stop doing too much of it because this is what costs us wealth. This is what keeps you stagnant. This is one of the reasons why most people don't grow. You keep failing. You keep failing because you don't know the basic. If you're gonna do crypto, if you're gonna do stock, if you're gonna do funds, if you're gonna do bond, if you want to go into investment, do it right. You're gonna get it right. Follow the process. Make research. Study. Read. Join classes. Advance your knowledge. Advance in your career. Because you can make more. These things can either make you or marry you. I tell you, learn the fundamentals before committing serious money. Did you hear me? I said learn the fundamentals before committing serious money. So if you are serious about making real money, start smart. Start today. Start now and get it right. So comment below which mistake you've made or which one you want to avoid. Let's take it up from there. We can do better. Together, we'll grow. Remember, this is Space for Money Moves with Amy, where we have real and honest conversation about wealth. I know of someone who waited for years instead of starting because he feels I'm not in a good place. I'm not old enough to start investing. And he lost a lot of potential gains. Start now. Start early. Do it right. Let's grow together. I will see you in my next video.